Welcome back to Season 3 of Sign Dawgs TV. The Sign Dawgs are back at it with a sign for Delta V Esports.
Yeah, that's what they gave me. That backlit letters, man. Supposed to be classic. We need to recut that out of Lexington. They wanted, we got like 1 day to get the thing ready.
Can the Sign Dawgs get the sign ready in time? Stay tuned and find out. Every day we look at signs. Some are beautiful, others not so much. For a business, any business, a good sign is crucial. So where does a good sign come from? Who creates these tantalizing works of art? In the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, it's done right here by the people at Signs Manufacturing, the people we call the Sign Dawgs.
I'm Rob Davis, founder of Delta V Esports, and we're excited to have Signs Manufacturing doing our sign. We looked at a bunch of different sign manufacturers in the Metroplex because we're really particular about how we want it to turn out. And when we looked at reviews and we started to do some research, we found that Signs Manufacturing just had a ton of positive feedback. And then we were engaging with Jess, our sales guy. He had suggestions about how we could make it better. We went with those suggestions, and we are super excited about how it's going to turn out.
My name is Jess Elliot. I am a sales or sign consultant for Signs Manufacturing and Maintenance. I have worked here approximately 12 weeks now, I believe. My first customer was the Sogio building, which is where Delta V is housed. And so their introduction was to Ron, and it was a pretty interesting experience because it was over the phone. Usually I'm a more personable guy, and meeting somebody in person helps kind of gauge, you know, who they are, what they want, and what they're looking for. So over the phone was new to me in a new industry.
So Delta V Esports we call ourselves a next-gen esports organization. So there are teams, organizations that are all about winning trophies, and those are pro players, and they're all over the country, all over the world. But for the average person that doesn't have access to those kinds of coaching opportunities, access to this kind of equipment, we wanted to bring in opportunities for career development in this organization, whether you want to be a player, you know, at whatever level, whether you want to be a coach, a broadcaster, a streamer, IT, content creator, whatever it is, we're designed to help develop those skill sets.
We're gonna do a sign for video games. Life is awesome.
You going down, Robert. Going down to Chinatown.
You're gonna lose like you always do, you big goober.
Stop, whoa, Frank. Hey, whoa, no, stop, Frank, go away.
Gotcha.
Leave me alone.
Down, down again.
No.
Down the plane. Boom, baby, got you. Stay dead. Stay dead.
Get back to work. Frank, I'm paying you for this. You're not supposed to be beating me.
What the man?
So for the job of Delta V, what we're going to do is print the red. We're going to fuse the logo with the red in order to avoid any seams under the vinyl, and that way the digital graphic look more professional.
The guys in our vinyl shop were very critical in helping me get that logo for the Delta and the V symbol absolutely correct, because we started out with a digital print and it just didn't quite come out the right ways, and the guys in the vinyl shop absolutely jumped up and took charge of the process and made it look really good. They cut the vinyl, which was extremely tedious. They call it weeding, and it was a new term that I had learned. And watching those guys perform on that vinyl and weeding out those very small particles was just incredible.
Delta V is also gonna have day-night black vinyl. I say black because you can paint it or to a custom color for the customer. But for this case, they decided to go with black. With this vinyl, it lets light go through at night, but in the daylight, because of this distance that you're staring at it, the letters look black, but at night it glows white. As you can see right here on the artwork, they're showing us how it's gonna look at night and how it looks in the day.
Using the CNC machine, the back plate of the sign is cut out of metal in roughly the same shape the letters will create as a backdrop for the sign. The waste material is gathered up to be recycled, and the same machine is programmed to cut out the backs of the letters using the same metal.
Hello, my name is Nelson Solis, and I run this AccuBin machine right here. We put the file in this computer right here. It comes from the vinyl room, and they send that file to this file right here. Okay, I'm gonna choose a letter right here. We're doing the points right now, so we starting a point right here, ending it right here. You can see you got all these little triangles right here, and this is the notching part right here. So what it's gonna do is gonna run through here first, and it's gonna notch it. And after it notches it, it's gonna run through this little part right here, and it does that half-inch bend. And once it gets to here, it starts bending the letter right here. After it's done, it'll chop it off right here. And there you go. Got your R right here. Got the letter cut out. It leaves a little part extra slack right here, so we gotta cut that out. So what we do, make a little line right here. Make sure it's straight. Cause this part we're gonna have to bend right here so we can pop ribbon and hold the letter together. So we come over here to the channel break, break it down, bend it, pretty good. And make sure you put it around your letter, make sure it fits all the way around, nothing's coming out too far, just making sure it's right. The letter lock over here, and this thing presses the letter together. And that should be good to go for now. With 3 pop ribbon. Let's see, pop these. Get some pot ribbon, that way it's intact. And now it's ready to go to trim cap.
Hey, Junior.
Yeah.
You working on Delta V?
Yes.
That's right. They make metal backs?
Yeah, that's what they gave me.
They backlit letters, man. It's supposed to be plastic. We need to recut that out of Lexington. They wanted, we got like 1 day to get the thing ready.
Oh, man.
Get with our room, have them rerun that stuff.
Well, I definitely will. I got to get in real quick.
Yeah.
This sign, which is supposed to go up tomorrow, we made a mistake. And the backs are metal, and they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to have an upgrade so that they're supposed to be front and backlit. So we're going to have to route out the new backs immediately, get these finished and painted, and replace the backs on them so the customer can get their sign on schedule tomorrow. We have our new clear letter backs. They got protective film on them. So now all we have to do is finish doing the assembly, and we'll have this thing done on time.
The trim cap begins with Andrew cleaning each letter, securing it in place with nails, and gluing the trim around it. Displeased with the hammer, Angie starts a fight with it.
Hammer wins. Brutality.
After recovering, Andrew picks up the pace and starts to dig into the rest of the sign. The Sign Dawgs gang up on the sign to get it ready in time. With several of them each doing this as fast as possible, the sign starts to take shape. Silicone is added inside to make each letter waterproof, while the others add wiring, place the trim cap, and test the lights, leaving them on to allow for a burn-in time, ensuring that the LEDs will work correctly before the sign is installed.
Hey, I'm gonna run this off Peter real quick.
Where the heck am I? Peter? Robert? Someone!
Player eliminated. Game over.
New season of Sign Dawgs. Hope you like the first episode. Subscribe and like.
Release!
I just had 2 burritos.